There's a story of a sister that I know of that lives in Saudi Arabia, a family. And this sister is amazing. Her 3 children, 3 sons, have all memorized the Quran before the age of 8. Before the age of 8. So it's really amazing. I still remember learning about her story from a third person who told me about this. How does a sister or her family make all the children memorize the whole Quran before the age of 8? So I thought, no, must have, included some hitting and imprisonment and, forced feeding of the Quran into their brains or something or the other. Because how do you make every child memorize the Quran before the age of 8? And they are very strong as well. Some of them would recite very well, mashallah. So as I began to learn, I discovered that there was one strategy, one technique that she was using all the time, which won the ability of her children to memorize the Quran so quickly. So this is her explaining. She said that the way that she encouraged her children, she's, by the way, a very average family, not an alima herself. She herself is not a hafidh of Quran, nor is the husband a hafidh of the Quran as well. So it's a very average family, but mashallah, 3 kids, full memorization of the Quran before the age of 8. How did they achieve it? So this sister said that the way that she achieved it was through positivity and through encouraging the children to memorize as much as possible by using multiple reward systems. So what did she do? She basically used to say that whoever can memorize the most ayah in that particular day gets to choose what food I cook. Okay? So one of the kids likes, I don't know, spaghetti. Another one likes pizza. Someone else likes burgers, for example. Okay? So whoever memorizes the most and can recite it that day back to her, and she would have the Quran open and seeing who would memorize the most, gets to choose what she cooks for dinner. Simple? Wallahi, so simple. Doesn't include anything more than that. And then the one who memorizes the most in that week gets to choose which restaurant they go and have food at on Friday night. That's also easy. Easy strategy. And then the one who memorizes the most in that quarter gets to choose where they go for holiday. One of them likes to go to, I don't know, Disney World. Someone else likes to go somewhere else on the beach. And someone else likes to go to Mecca. Whatever it is. The point of the matter is, ya ikhwati, if you want to bring the best out of your children, there is nothing that you can do to motivate them like reward systems. And this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set up in the Quran as well. We know, for example, the Prophet ﷺ would use the same reward system to get the best out of the Sahaba. And Allah Azza wa Jalla uses the same thing in the Quran. He tells us about Jannah and tells us about Jahannam, being wary of Jahannam, and tells us about Jannah. So that we want to be a good Muslim. He tells us, the Prophet ﷺ, for example, is well known that he said in the battlefield, he said, Man qatala qatilan falahu salabu. Whoever kills an enemy combatant on a battlefield, and whatever the enemy combatant has on his body is for him. So that was an encouragement for the Muslim soldiers at that time to take down the knights, because the knights had more gold and jewelry and other stuff upon them. So we know that this is a way of encouragement and a way of bringing out the best.